and it's me again. It is my privilege as president to speak about this afternoon's honorary degree recipient. The honorary degree is the highest honor the university can bestow, and it's my privilege to present this afternoon a Doctor of Letters, honoris causa, a D.Lit, awarded for outstanding achievement in the humanities, the social sciences, or in the performing arts of a scholarly or creative nature to Miss Joni Mitchell. She's unable to be here today, but is watching this occasion live streamed from Los Angeles and is extremely honored to be a recipient. With accomplishments, contributions, and a reputation that are well known around the world, Miss Mitchell is an extraordinarily deserving individual to receive this distinction. Her connections to our community are strong, and they made an indelible mark on her music and lyrics. Saskatoon is her hometown. She grew up here. She learned to play piano and guitar here. It is in this city she found her voice, a voice that would be heard around the world. A generational talent who has influenced millions, Ms. Mitchell originated and first displayed her musical stylings in Saskatchewan, from bonfires at Waskesiu Lake to cafes and venues in around Saskatoon. Her lyrics throughout her career would harken back to her formative years here, from Cherokee Louise hiding in this tunnel in the Broadway Bridge, which most of the world likely interpreted as a reference to someone in some bridge in New York City, to walking down Main Street, kisses like bright flags hung on holidays from the astounding The Hissing of Summer Lawns album. Like all enduring art, too great to be fully appreciated when released in 1975, but later hailed by Prince and others as a masterpiece. From the incomparable river she wants to skate away on, to raise Dad's Cadillac rolling past the rink, past the record shack, where when it comes to mathematics, I got static in the attic. And though her talent, career, and musical pursuits led her away from Saskatoon, in that last song, she's dreaming of blue runways on the edge of here, we are very proud to call Saskatoon her home. Her unmistakable and unique voice, combined with her talent at combining diverse music stylings ranging from folk, jazz, and pop to R&B and classical music, is the hallmark of a career spanning more than 5 decades. Her guitar playing, I might add, with its open tunings and complex chords, is unmistakable as well, and she has been called the greatest female guitarist ever. Her list of accomplishments is impressive. With 17 albums of original music to her name, Joni Mitchell has received 9 Grammy Awards, 3 Juno Awards, inductions into the Canadian Music Hall of Fame and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, as well as being named by Rolling Stone magazine as one of the greatest songwriters ever. And when you think of Chelsea Morning, Both Sides Now, The Circle Game, Woodstock, Big Yellow Taxi, Help Me, Free Man in Paris, you can understand the statement. Her albums were consistently commercial and critical successes, and her songs were top singles heard on radio stations everywhere. Her 1971 album, Blue, is regarded as one of the best of all time and ranked the highest by Rolling Stone of any by a female musician ever. But Ms. Mitchell was so much more than a singer and songwriter. She was a voice for a generation, and she used her significant platform to draw attention to global issues of great importance. Her words were as powerful as her music and highlighted issues related to war, environment, and politics. And because of that, her accolades reach far beyond the music world. She has been honored with the Governor General's Performing Arts Award for Lifetime Artistic Achievement, Canada's highest honor in the performing arts. She also received a star on Canada's Walk of Fame and was appointed a Companion of the Order of Canada, Canada's highest civilian honor. It's an impressive list of accomplishments, awards, and accolades. We are humbled to add to it, as was the city of Saskatoon earlier this spring when it named a walkway along the city's river landing, the Joni Mitchell Promenade, and that will be publicly celebrated in a couple of weeks. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I ask that you will confer upon Joni Mitchell the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa.
Mr. President and honored guests, I am humbled and honored to say and declare the following. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of the province, and with the consent of the Senate of this university, I admit Joni Mitchell to the degree of Doctor of Letters honoris causa and invest Joni Mitchell with all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto.
And now I'd like to introduce Ms. Kathleen Edwards, who will perform a song by Joni Mitchell as a tribute on this special occasion. An Ottawa singer-songwriter, Kathleen Edwards is no stranger to the music of Joni Mitchell. She performed a number of Joni Mitchell songs in 2013 at the Illuminato Festival at Massey Hall in Toronto and sang backup for Joni Mitchell in her final performance at that event. Kathleen Edwards, in her own right, is an accomplished musician and performer gifted with a unique voice that has brought her critical acclaim and several Juno nominations. She has appeared in Rolling Stone, Spin, Pitchfork, and The Guardian, and has graced the cameras on late-night TV with David Letterman, Jay Leno, and Jimmy Fallon in Austin City Limits, and she'll be performing at the Gateway Music Festival in Bengoff, Saskatchewan this July. Making her attendance at our convocation ceremonies even more meaningful is that her father, Len Edwards, will receive an Honorary Doctor of Laws tomorrow morning. Please join me in warmly welcoming Ms. Kathleen Edwards.
I'm very humbled to be here and have been asked to play a Joni song. Thank you so much. If you're driving into town with the dark clouds above you, dialing my number, who's bound to love you? Honey, you turn me on, I'm a radio, I'm a country station, I'm a little bit corny, I'm a wildflower waving for you, broadcasting tower waving for you. And I'm sending you out this signal here. I hope you can pick it up loud and clear. I know you don't like weak women, that you get bored so quick. And you don't like strong women, 'cause you're quick to your tricks. And it's been dirty for dirty down the line. But I come when you whistle and you're loving and kind. But if you've got too many doubts, if there's no good reception for me, then tune me out. 'Cause honey, who needs the static? It just hurts your head and you end up cracking, and the day goes dismal from breakfast Barney to the sign-off prayer. And what a sorry face you get to wear. And I'm gonna tell you now again, if you're still listening there, if you're driving into town with the dark clouds above you, dialing my number, who's bound to love you? If you're lying on a beach with the transistor going, kick off the scent light, honey, love's still flowing. If your head says forget it, but your heart is still smoking, call me at the station, the lines are open. If you're driving into town with the dark clouds above you, dialing my number, who's bound to love you? If you're lying on a beach with the transistor going. Kick off the sand, honey, love's still flowing. If your head says forget it, but your heart is still smoking, call me at the station. The lines are open. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you.